This is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming transit of planet Mercury, which on June 24th will transit the sign of Gemini, and it is going to be strengthened over here till July 7th. So definitely guys, beyond doubt, Mercury is going to be entering its own sign. So that means all the attributes and signification of Mercury and the Gemini will manifest its very good results. Nothing could be better than that. If your Lagna is of Mercury, you are currently going through Mercury Dasha, then definitely you will find a positivity coming out of your ongoing prevailing circumstances. And definitely guys, although Mercury attains exaltation in the Virgo, but when we talk about the innate nature of Mercury, where there is a lot of innate curiosity attached, Mercury wants to experience its life to the fullest. It wants to travel, it wants to learn new languages, and nothing could be better than that. If you are a freelance person, you are a self-employed person, or you are connected with sales, media, marketing, accounting, in your line of work, languages, performing arts is an integral part of work. Designing is an integral part of work. Making use of your hands or your intelligence, where there's a lot of multitasking is involved, so then definitely this transit of Mercury in the Gemini will definitely benefit all of these people. And also guys, because like the way planets are influencing us in the transit, so during this stay of Mercury in the Gemini, other planets will also start aligning in a graceful state, because right now in the transit, as you can see, that Mars is in a debilitation state, being transiting in the Cancer. Now had it been only Mars, it would not have been that alarming situation, but just because Mars is conjunct with Venus as well in the Cancer, and like the way at the time when I uploaded this conjunction video, from Venus's transit point of view, I mentioned this thing over there, that a lot many times it hardly matters how intelligent you are, but when it comes down to feeling insecure in the relationship, or kind of driven more towards the impulsive, extravagant behavior, like you saw something very luxurious which you do not need, which is beyond your affordability, but you cannot restrain yourself. So the way planets are transiting in the transit, this entry of Mercury in the Gemini, over and above that, at the end of the month when Mars will also enter the Leo sign, so now planets are coming in a graceful state to manifest some very good results. Because guys, like the way I always say this thing, that whenever it comes down to networking, travels, or making best use of your intelligence, air signs plays a very pivotal role over there. So right now, like Saturn is in a retrograde motion in the Aquarius, a sign ruled by Saturn in itself. That in itself gives it more power, give it the more chestable, make it more potent with its presence in the Aquarius, and with this entry of Mercury in the Gemini. And in a way guys, if all other planets are working in a graceful state, even Ketu in the Libra can also manifest some very good results. So I would say guys, that if you are somehow connected with the professions, connected with Mercury, and let's say for example you are also going through Antardasha of Mercury, then this transit will definitely be a harbinger of good news for all of you guys. So okay guys, now we will shift our discussion to the customized results for all the Lagnas, and starting first with the Aries Lagna natives. So definitely guys, in your case, although Mercury is not a very auspicious planet for you, but the house where it is going to be transiting, the kind of alignment which it is becoming a part of, because Sun, your 5th house lord, is already transiting in your 3rd house. Over and above that, Mercury's entry and its strengthened state in the 3rd house will definitely boost all the attributes and prospects of the 3rd house in your case. So let's say for example, definitely if you are connected with sales, media, marketing, travel and tour business, performing arts and all, this could be a very good transit for you. And also guys, during this time, if you for long have been planning to initiate some important projects, or during this time you have to give an important presentation, go for important meetings, or let's say for example for long there has been those concerns where things are getting promised to you but it is not manifesting. So I would say that during this time, this of Mercury in your 3rd house, its conjunction with your 5th house lord and very soon as your ascendant lord is also going to be entering your 5th house. So I would say guys that for some sudden speculative gains point of view, making best use of your capabilities and driving and receiving the right set of support from people around you, this could be a very good transit. So guys, like the way I already mentioned this thing, whether your profession is straight away connected with the 3rd house related matters, or during this time you are eyeing to start or initiate something, so I would say that this transit of Mercury in your 3rd house will provide you right set of impetus, right set of support which you need to succeed in your life. Now guys, for all the Taurus Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case, Mercury plays a very important role because it has got the rulership over your 2nd house of your finances and the 5th house of your intelligence as well. So guys, beyond doubt, the way planets are influencing you right now, I'm not seeing you in any way getting into the vulnerable zone. Like rather, I would say that via making best use of your strategies, of your business acumen, you might be able to crack some very important deals during this time as well. So definitely guys, from the finance point of view, nothing could be better than this. And let's say for example, if you are straight away whether you are your like you have your own business or you are a part of your family business, anything to do with the children, art, entertainment related and connected fields as well, this is going to be a very good transit. Second thing is that guys, because Mercury is a planet of communication and it is going to be getting strengthened in your 2nd house and driving and receiving the right set of support from the planet Sun over there as well. So definitely guys, no one can beat you during this time. If you have to perform, if you have to give any presentation, any of those situations where you will communicate, where you will give any presentation, definitely you will be able to impress your audience for sure. And guys, like the way you can see that your ascendant lord is going to be leaving your 3rd house very soon as well, and Mars would have already transited to your 4th house. So definitely guys, for all those people who are connected with interior decor, artificial jewelry, fashion, construction, real estate, so overall guys, it's a very fortunate, financially rewarding transit for all the Taurus Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Gemini Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case, it's the entry of your ascendant lord in your 1st house. Now guys, the best part over here is that because Mercury was before transiting in your 12th house, so when Mercury will enter your 1st house, first of all, the sigh of relief is going to be that from the past couple of weeks or days, if you have been feeling insecure, uncertainty, so all those things will stop bothering you. Because guys, as you can see that Mars is in any case not a very auspicious planet for you. So Mars was debilitated, conjunct with Venus right over there in your 2nd house, and your ascendant lord was already transiting in your 12th house. So this is a kind of a typical alignment where no matter how much hard work you are putting in, you're not getting reciprocated or getting the returns accordingly, and in many cases going through a lot of sudden expenses, things breaking down, and you have to pay the bills and all of that. So that was the kind of energy, the way it was influencing you from the past couple of weeks. But now with the entry of your ascendant lord in the 1st house, definitely it is empowering you in all planes. Now whether we talk about health getting improved during this time, or anything to do with specifically for all those people who are connected with the fields of Mercury, communication, travel, being a linguistic expert, or anything to do with the performing arts and all, or even if you have to during this time take any of the important decision of your domestic life as well, because Mercury in your case has got the rulership over your 4th house as well. So you'll be able to take some very important decision, very successful execution of your plans will happen during this time when Mercury is going to be transiting right over there in your 1st house. Now guys, when we talk about for the Cancer Lagna point of view, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury has got the rulership over your 3rd house and your 12th house, and it is going to be getting accentuated in your 12th house. Now guys, beyond doubt, Mercury is not a very auspicious planet for you, beyond doubt, but like the way what I have seen in my research is that it hardly matters whether the house is a trine house, which is very auspicious, and whether it's a Dushtana Bhava, which is a house of suffering and problems. But if a planet is strengthened over there, it somehow can actually give you good results connected to the house related matters as well. So let's say, for example, if during this time you are like trying to get into any of the foreign university, or you have any import export nature of work, or during this time connected to your business, you have to take some important travels as well. So all of that will prove to be fruitful. So it all comes down to that, whether in your life's aspiration, what kind of role 12th house is playing right now. But just because, guys, I have already mentioned this thing, that just because Mercury is getting dignified being in the 12th house, and let's say, for example, you are a researcher, you are an explorer, anything to do with the Adhyatma or foreign travel or foreign trip, so all of that will prove to be somehow in a very kind of esoteric way beneficial for you. And guys, the only concern over here is that because Mercury has got the rulership over your third house as well, and we cannot overlook this fact that Saturn right now is in a very strengthened state in your 8th house. So whenever you are writing or tweeting or commenting on any of the important matters, so try to remain as transparent as it's possible. Any of the ambiguity, any of the provocation might land you in trouble or might not give a very clear and concise message. So this becomes more important for people who are holding any public seat, you have got a lot of followers, or you are being invited to comment on or speak on something which is very controversial. So try to be very cautious, very clear, because the third house energy going in the 12th house might stir up unnecessary controversy, or might remain or make you kind of little bit ambiguous. So just be very cautious, be very clear in all these areas. But apart from that, guys, like the way I have already mentioned, if your life aspiration is connected with the 12th house right now, so this will be a beneficial transit for you. Now guys, for all the Leo Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case, I only have good things to say, because first of all, your ascendant lord is going to be a part of it. So 11th house, specifically when we talk about rewards, popularity, recognition, 11th house plays a very important role. Your ascendant lord is already transiting from over there, and over and above that, guys, Mercury, which in your case becomes a very, very important planet. Any of the concerns of your income, supplementary income, favors, connections, Mercury controls and rules all these areas. And also, guys, in your case, Saturn is also transiting in a very strengthened state in your 7th house. So I only have good things to say during this time. If you have to any of your business related interest or your concerns, so you have to prioritize it right now, because the time is running very favorable. Because very soon, like I would say that after June 30, Mars, which is your Yokaraka planet, that will also enter your first house. So nothing could be better than this. This is a very fortunate time which you are going through. So in whichever sphere of your life you are struggling right now, you're working right now, so prioritize those things which can actually put you on the spotlight. So guys, for anything to do with the networking, socialization, or asking for any favors, initiating any new project, and let's say, for example, you are out of job, applying for a job, or you want to get considered for some next level growth, or any of the remuneration related concerns as well, or even connected to your business related concerns as well, any of the important travels, important trips, or even within the immediate family environment as well, any of the important decision making which needs to be done. So for all these areas, this is a very good transit of Mercury taking place in your 11th house. Definitely guys, this is a kind of a typical transit which will make your social life very demanding, very active. But the good part is that it is not going to be aimless wandering or wasting your energies and time on something which is not going to be giving you concrete returns. So none of your efforts will go futile. It will definitely give you equal level of rewarding returns as well when Mercury is transiting from your 11th house. Now guys, for all the Virgo Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case, Mercury is your ascendant lord, its transit will definitely play a very pivotal role, and it is going to be transiting or entering your 10th house. So guys, wheresoever ascendant lord goes, our whole focus goes in that house. So this is a very good time for you to give attention towards what exactly is happening at your professional front, because guys, in your case, Saturn is a very important planet. It is already transiting your 6th house. So during this time, nothing is going to be coming easy for you. You have to earn that, you have to work hard. But the good part is that guys, for a short span of time, this transit of Mercury in your 10th house will open a window of opportunity for you, if that is getting applicable in your case. And just guys, as you can see that your 12th house lord is also a part of this transit of Mercury in your like 10th house. So the only thing which I want to say that there are going to be hidden challenges, or you might have to work hard, sweat yourself to get the job done. You might have to kind of cajole people around you at your work front. But the good part is that with your multitasking skills, with your people pleasing skills, you will be able to get the work done. So I would say guys that during this short transit, like it's not a very long stay of Mercury in your 10th house. So during this time, if you have to go on or schedule any of your important job interview, meeting, important work related travel, you can consider kind of scheduling it during this time, because chances are going to be very high, because it's your ascendant lord. So it will give you best impetus, best support and best outcome if you will play your cards right, or if you will work hard during this time when your ascendant lord is transiting from your 10th house. Now guys, for all the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury is a very important planet for you, and it is going to be getting strengthened right over there in your 9th house. So guys, as you can see that because Mercury has also got the rulership over your 12th house as well. So one thing is for sure guys, that for anything to do with the foreign land, work related travel, import export nature of work or your interest, this is going to be a very auspicious time, because guys, from the past couple of weeks, when Mercury was transiting in your 8th house, it might not be giving you the kind of result which you deserve. And guys, we cannot even overlook this fact that it hardly matters what role Mercury is playing for our Lagna. Mercury independently represents our intelligence, communication, our business acumen, our negotiation skills, travels and all. So I would say that its entry in your 9th house will definitely, suddenly you will feel that the divine support or luck is supporting you in any of your endeavors. And nothing could be better than that if you're already going through the sub period of Mercury, or I would say that during this time you have to undertake any important travel, pilgrimage, or you are a banker, you are a teacher, trainer, motivational speaker. So overall guys, it's a very good transit. I only have good things to say, and just because the 9th house and 12th house is getting active in your case, so it hardly matters in which sphere you are working, taking out time for reading any of the religious text basis your faith, basis your religion, will be definitely a very right way of channelizing the best energy of this transit of Mercury in your 9th house. And guys, a lot many times it has also been seen that for in all those cases where things have been struck in your business interest for a long span of time, so suddenly getting some clarity, getting some epiphany, awareness and all. So regarding all that front, this is going to be a very auspicious transit of Mercury for you. It's my suggestion that for any of the business related concerns these days guys, what happens is that a lot many things can be done over the phone only, but this is a kind of a transit which is suggesting that if you will take the pain of going in person, meeting people and adding that personal flair and touch in any of the important business meetings and dealings, that will definitely work out much better in your favor. Now guys, for all the Scorpio Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury is not a very auspicious planet for you, and even in the transit it is kind of getting into a very agitated, difficult state. So that in itself is a warning sign that any of the attributes of Mercury, you have to handle that very carefully when it is going to be transiting from your 8th house. So guys, as you know that Mercury, which represents your communication, your discriminatory intelligence, your business acumen, work related travel. So I would say that guys, during this time, if any of the opportunity proposal come to you, or suddenly you get introduced to new people, new opportunities, new markets, so before giving your final nod, it will be much advisable to take the expert opinion of people around you. Also guys, I would say that even the matters of communication, self-expression needs to be put forth in a very clear and concise way, because this is a kind of a typical energy where people get misinterpreted, or stirring up unnecessary controversy, or becoming a epicenter of scandal and all. So try to be as cautious, as careful in your business dealing, in your self-expression. That is the only one thing which I want to say. In certain cases, this could prove to be fortunate for you, because in a way Mercury is dignified in the 8th house, and it has got the rulership over your 11th house as well. So all those people who suddenly remain lucky in grabbing some important opportunity, speculative gain and all of that, which becomes more applicable if your life is somehow connected with these kind of uncertainties, like you are a independent, a performing artist, or anything to do with the connection with the occult, with the research, with the exploration, with the insurance industry and all. So in those cases, if your ongoing dashas are also running favorable, you can still get benefited. But in general, aspects of Mercury which has to do with travel, which has to do with communication, which has to do with friendship and networking, so be very cautious in all these situations. Now guys, for all the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury is going to be transiting in your 7th house, and it has also got the rulership over your 10th house as well. So guys, I'm not seeing you guys vulnerable in any front. The way planets are influencing you right now, beyond doubt, Saturn's transit in the 3rd house is considered as one of the best transit, and with your another air house getting accentuated with the presence of Mercury over here, so specifically for all those people in whose line of work, like public dealing, or you have your own business, any of the commercial interest point of view, this could be a very positive, favorable transit of Mercury from your 7th house. Also guys, because 7th house also tells about our matrimonial life as well, and Mercury is a very playful kind of planet, so experiencing that happiness, playfulness within the relationship, I would say that even for any of the travel or a short trip with your life partner can also be seen on the cards. So overall guys, from the commercial success point of view, this is going to be a good transit of Mercury in the 7th house for the Sagittarius Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Capricorn Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mercury is a very auspicious planet because it has got the rulership over your 9th house of the divine intervention, luck supporting you, fortune, and it is going to be getting strengthened in your 6th house. So definitely guys, for anything to do with the in your line of work, you have been facing any of the obstacles lately, because as you can see that Sun is transiting in your 6th house. So in any case, Sun is not very favorable for your Lagna, which is being ruled by the planet Saturn, and over and above that guys, Sun's presence in the 6th house might have given some of the Capricorn Lagna some sort of issues with the bosses, or even if you are in a government job and all, so some sort of obstacles. But now as your favorable planet is going to be entering in your 6th house, so let's say for example, if you have been dealing with any of the work related stress, work related issue, so not only Mercury will make you a multitasker, but because it is bringing the energy of the 9th house as well, so luck, divine supporting you, right set of mentors guiding you, people listening to you, to your point of view. So overall guys, it hardly matters that whether you have your business, whether you are an independent business person, you are in a job, or even if during this time you have to write any competitive exam or any of the multitasking which is required at a high pressure job, so this entry of Mercury in your 6th house will be a sigh of relief for a lot many Capricorn Lagna natives. And also guys, let's say for example, if in your line of work your maternal relatives have an important say, your sister has an important say in your business, or anything to do with dealing with the fitness, health equipments, pets and all, so this is going to be a very good transit for all those people who are engaged in these businesses, or in whose case their maternal side relatives have a important strong say. Now guys, for all the Aquarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case I only have good things to say. So guys, the only reason Aquarians are very scientific in their approach, because in their case Mercury has got a rulership over their house of intelligence, and not only that, it has also got rulership over another house of deep research, 8th house. So guys, in your case Mercury is entering your 5th house. So like the way guys, when it comes down to the energy and attributes of the 5th house, so this is a kind of a very distinctive house which has got all aspect attached to it. Whether you talk about finances, you talk about spiritual prospect, or even when we talk about the recreational, entertaining side, so that also manifests from the 5th house. So no matter in which sphere you are in right now, whether you are a student, whether you are in your mid level job, or you're about to give any of the important performances during this time, so you'll be able to handle things in a very graceful way. And because Mercury is bringing the energy of the 8th house as well, so some sudden speculative gain, meeting some important people, and able to impress people with your quick wit. So overall guys, it's a very good transit, whether we talk about the spiritual aspect, material aspect, or the playful side manifesting. So overall it's a positive transit. And for all those students who have to write any competitive exam, for all the artists and creative people as well, this is going to be a very supportive transit of Mercury from your 5th house. Now guys, for all the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case Mercury has got the rulership over your 7th house and the 4th house, and it is going to be entering over here. Now guys, the only concern is that because in the original Kalpurush Kundli, this house belongs to the Cancer, where there is a lot of emotions and feelings attached, and Mercury is a planet of rationality, of logics. So I would say that guys, if in your line of work any of the commercial interest connected with the 4th house is getting applicable, then this could be a beneficial transit for you. Like you are a realtor, buying and selling of vehicles, high-end luxury goods, or home decor and all of that. If you deal in all these attributes as a part of your business interest, this could be a favorable transit for you. But guys, when we talk about the insecurity or getting tied up while taking any of the important decision, hovering around the family members and all, so not being able to kind of take decision, kind of feeling yourself exploited, that people are taking advantage of your good nature. Because guys, we cannot even overlook this fact that Saturn is right now in a very strengthened state in your 12th house. And you know that the kind of role which Saturn plays for your Lagna, it has got the rulership over your house of income and house of losses. And that planet is right now lopsided, more potent in the house of losses. So this is a kind of a typical transit where you know how the families and joint families, we have to sometimes adjust, we have to sometimes accommodate or suppress our ego for not offending people around us. So this is how this transit of Mercury in your 4th house can manifest. But yes guys, when we talk about the commercial interest point of view, this could be a good transit. And as you can see that Mercury is a very fast, quick moving planet. And somehow because it is strengthened right now in the transit in the Gemini in your 4th house, so there will be lot much of the running around which a lot many Pisces Lagna have to do. So going to bank, going to pick kids, or for one vacation, short trip, or obliging or supporting people within the family. So lot many running around or handling too many chores in limited time is going to be on the cards for lot many Pisces Lagna natives. So guys, I always say this thing that Mercury been transiting in the Gemini in the 4th house. So listen to the Lord Vishnu Sahasranam in your home. That will be the best way of appeasing or dealing with the energy of Mercury in your 4th house. So guys, for further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyavad.